Morning, everybody. So it's first thing in the morning, and I just walked down the end of my street, and I'm on this little trail that I take, which winds me down towards downtown, and then I go across the river, and then I go down by the river, and then I go up on top of a coulee, and past the Gas City campground. And then I turn around and I come back and I go back across back down to the river, and I go along the river on the other side. And that is about 14 miles, which is kind of my training hike. And have my backpack. It's got just under 30 pounds. Actually, what's in there is an old sleeping bag, and I have a bag of ice melt. And then if I put some water in there, that usually pumps me up to close to 30. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you what I do and show you some of the sights of Medicine Hat. That's been my home for the last 31 years. So anyway, here's a view of the city from the top of the coulee where I start here, and that's just a view of the older part of town. You can see in the background there, and yeah, that's what I see. And this here is this little trail that I take that leads me towards downtown, and I have to tell you, it's really enjoy it. It's like once you get in the trees there a little further on, it's like you could imagine yourself being kind of anywhere you wanted to be, other than having a pavement trail. Okay, so here we are, downtown Medicine Hat. The reason I wanted to do this is I know that there are some of my friends here that will certainly recognize this street, which is one of the streets of downtown. Just give you a quick look. Probably changed a lot through the years since we were down here, but the place that probably interests a lot of the guys that I know is that hotel right there. As you can see, it's called the Assiniboia Inn. That used to have a bar in there called the Sin Bin, which was certainly a favorite place for many young soldiers such as myself 30 years ago plus. And every time I go past here, I must admit it puts a smile on my face, because we certainly had a lot of good times there. Unfortunately, it's a shadow of its former self, and actually the bar is closed now. It doesn't even exist anymore. So I just crossed over Finlay Bridge, just give you a little view here, and then you can see City Hall there, that's with all the glass windows, and the South Saskatchewan River, which I'll cross one more time obviously to get to the other side, so I can actually cross on the Trans-Canada Bridge. But you can see we still got some ice there on the river. There's still little patches of snow here and there. We had a week of really nice warm weather, and we're starting to get rid of the snow, but it's still a little chilly at night. So I just wanted to show you guys this street. I love walking down the street. You can see the trees on either side. It's even though you're on a city street, I really like it. I walk along by the river when I crossed over the bridge, and hopefully that's downtown Medicine Hat. You can see in the distance there, and then we have the river here, and you can see all the ice that's still. And I'm actually going to be walking along the other side of the river there once I cross over. It might get a little windy here, but basically I'm going to cross over on the Trans-Canada Highway Bridge there, and actually I'll end up going up towards the coulee, just where that tower is in the distance. So we don't have many hills out here on the prairies, So you kind of take what you can get. So we have coolies, is what we have. So anyway, here's me, just my first uphill. It's a little short, steep hill. It doesn't last long, but it's just a little bit of a workout. So here we are, at the top of the coulee, and there you see it. There is the prairies. I'll just give you a shot here. Hear this. It's kind of windy up here, and then we sort of look back. You can see that it's a sort of northern part of Medicine Hat, and you can't really see downtown because of the coulee. A view of the prairies. So that's me at the end of my hike. And that's how I train. Basically, in a nutshell, I wear the shoes I'm going to be wearing. I wear the clothing I'm going to be wearing. I have some weight in my backpack to simulate what I'm going to be carrying. And I try and hike some miles and get my feet and the rest of my body used to hiking again. Because in the past, I found that if I don't do that, I end up in trouble. Usually it's blisters, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, that's how I train. I know there's different ways to do this, and just what I do doesn't necessarily work for everybody, but that's what I do. And I hope you enjoyed this video. You got to see a little bit where I live, and for some it would be a trip down memory lane, I hope. And like I said, hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you all soon. Bye now.